so many different things. I mean, for myself right now, I'm, it's the basic word of what does it mean to work for government, right? And then in terms of citizenship, what does that mean in our country right now? In terms of how do we contribute to our communities, right? So many words brought up. And while I was doing this, I was doing my community work of parenting. I don't know if you guys deal with censorship of, so my son has been wanting to listen to different kinds of music, right? And so I was listening to this album, right? And I'm gonna just read you some of this. I'm taking out some of the lyrics. But thought, this is on the radio, and people are hearing, young people are hearing this, right? And how are they processing this in their civic lives? So America, God bless you if it's good to you. America, please take my hand. Can you help me under? Does anybody recognize this? It's not a place. This country is to me a sound of drum and bass. You close your eyes to look around. Hail Mary, Jesus and Joseph, the great American flag is wrapped in drag with explosives. Compulsive disorder, sons and daughters, barricaded blocks and borders. Look at what you taught us. It's murder on my street, your street, back streets, Wall Street, corporate offices, banks, employees, and bosses. With homicidal thoughts, Donald Trump's in office, we lost Barack and promised to never doubt him again. But is America honest, or do we bask in sin? Does anybody know this? It's Kendrick Lamar. It's like,
making us all feel old, so.
And I would not have known this unless my son was asking to, and it has the E for explicit, right? So you're like trying to listen to stuff. So I'm like, how do you process this with your children, right? I mean, how does this that's just out there as entertainment become a conversation that you have with your family, with your community, and what people's real life, experiences are. So it made me think about that. And then it made me think about however much we believe in or scoff at the American dream, many of us feel a very strong need to make things better. And often with this urgency, right? And maybe you felt this urgency from when you were growing up. Maybe you felt it from your education here. Maybe it's in the last 3 years, right? And so that urgency drives people. It drives people sometimes to so much action, and also to self-critique and disconnection. And that's the other side of it, I think, that people feel sometimes, and burnout. And so what I wanted to say is, let your gatherings and your connection sustain you. Find ways to sustain yourselves, right? And so I think that's what I ended up feeling like Sanda is trying to get us to do. That's how I interpreted it. And so I wanted to read 2 things that she said. And by the way, if you guys get your hands on what her collection, it's actually very inspiring.
We will make it available to each and every one of you.
Yeah. Reading assignment.
You're back at Swarthmore. You didn't think you were going to get off easy, did you?
There'll be a 10-page paper later.
So this one is more cerebral, but it's Hope in the Dark by Rebecca Solnit. Hope locates itself in the premises that we don't know what will happen, and that in the spaciousness of uncertainty is room to act. When you recognize uncertainty, you recognize that you may be able to influence the outcomes, you alone, or in concert with a few dozen or several million others. Hope is an embrace of the unknown and the unknowable, an alternative to the certainty of both optimists and pessimists. Optimists think it will be all fine without our involvement. Pessimists adopt the opposite position. Both excuse themselves from acting. It is the belief that what we do matters, even though how and when it may matter, who and what it may impact, are not things we can know beforehand. We may not, in fact, know them afterwards either, but they matter all the same, and history is full of people whose influence was most powerful after they were gone. And then goes on about examples of people having effect after we're dead and gone, right? But I think we can do it now in our lives.
Optimist.
Yeah. We're acting. We're acting. And then I just closed myself out of the other text.
Do you wanna, which one was it? Do you want to?
Give me a minute, I will find it.
Wait, how about if we come back to you and we'll move on to Kathy and then we'll come back to you for a text?